How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you are having a wonderful day and you are ready for some dice-based roguelike deck building adventure, because today we are checking out the demo version of Dicelegends. Dicelegends is a roguelike deck builder with dice-driven combat. Roll, flip and split dice to manipulate your deck, stack powerful effects and unleash devastating card combos. Make your own luck. And this is topped off with a really awesome pixel art graphics. So without further ado, Dicelegends demo version. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now back to the game. Before we click new game, I just want to point out that this game was made by a solo dev. So if you like the game, please wishlist it. So without further ado, new game. We have HP, we have gold coins, these are potions. This is the inventory that we are having. We can equip a bunch of stuff, and this is the map we can operate on. I checked out the tutorial. I'm not going to run you through it. If you like the game, download the demo and read the tutorial for yourself. And if I screw up something, or maybe I misunderstood something based on the tutorial, you can let me know in the comments. So 3 starting points. I will go with the lowest one in this case. Okay, so we have a bunch of attacking cards, these brown ones. The blue ones are the defending ones, the green are the buffing ones, and we have the special character action. So we can save dice for next turn, also we can reroll, we can have 2 power increasement, so increase attack damage. This is what I'm going to do. This card can use a dice from 1 to 3, so we can have like the effect. In this case, we have 2 damage extra. This guy is going to deal 5 damage, and this one's going to deal 6, so maybe it would be awesome to mitigate the full damage. So I would say this is times 2 block. So can we have like a nice reroll? So maybe a 4, never mind, maybe again. Tough luck, that's not going to happen, so I have to do a bunch of damage to this guy, have like extra block, and unfortunately I cannot use this dice for these cards, so I'm just going to save it for the next turn. And seemingly I have to suffer a 3 damage. Okay. Next turn, the buff, will go over for the next round, and after the battle, it will die down obviously. So we have more dice, extra attack buff, so 6 plus 4 is 10. So this guy is going down, and this guy is trying to deal 9 damage. I think we won't be able to stop him to doing that, so we need a bunch of nice blocking stuff. So we need 8. So it's pretty okay. Can I reroll to deal more damage? Yes please, let's deal 7 damage in this case. End our turn, and we are not getting damage thanks to the amount of block that we are having. Pretty cool. Okay, let's buff once again. So 6 damage buff already. This guy has 15 HP. So what I'm going to do is use the dagger, and here we go. Okay, in turn we can open a nice pixel art chest, metallicize, shrug it off, and anger. So we are getting this card. Can only use once during battle. And metallicize at the end of turn, gain block. Okay, what about anger? Deal 5 damage, add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Interesting. And shrug it off, gain 6 block, and draw a new card. Okay, let's go with shrug it off. I think we need some defense sometimes, so let's go with that. Ooh, look at this executioner type of guy. Is this a halberd? Is this a huge axe? I don't know. Looks pretty dope. Okay. Let's get some brutal damage upgrade buff. And I think we all agree that we have to get some nice amount of blocks, because this is 14 damage and we definitely don't want to have that. So I guess let's deal damage with the dagger and give the turn to the executioner guy. Okay, blocked everything. Remaining block is not going to get wasted. super great idea, we have to kind of keep it in mind that this is the case. So anger will buff self by 1 anger, increases attack by the amount of damage taken this turn from cards. So if I get this right, this dude is not angry at the moment. He's going to be angry in the next turn, so we have to make sure that we are dealing a bunch of damage to this guy now. So 6 plus 4 is 10. We are going to gain 6 blocks and get a new card, which is also a defensive one. And maybe I do a reroll, or maybe let's keep... Oh no, let's do a reroll because I have to deal damage to this guy, because otherwise we would increase his damage output. Okay, pretty cool. So now he's angry and dealing 11 damage by default. That's not a good one in my opinion. So 6 block and a new card. Dealing 6 damage plus 4 is 10. And can we have this guy? So 7/7. So if things are working in our favor, that's not going to happen. So what we're doing is blocks and give the turn to the angry guy. Pretty okay. He's still angry. This buff is not wearing off. This is a pink buff and this is unique to the enemies. So get some extra damage stuff. And you know, let's get block and a new card. And can we have like a nice reroll? So hopefully I can take down this guy. Pretty close, and with the sword finished him off. Really cool. So we definitely need to have a nice combinations put out in our mind, or maybe think ahead a little bit, but you know, of course analyzing the situation can help as well. We got Rage, Bloody Shield, gain block when you hit enemy on this turn, awesome. And Intimidate, apply 2 vulnerability, takes 50% more damage from attacks. Both of them are extremely cool. Bite Strike, it needs a 6. Going to deal 15 damage, which is a lot, but it's going to destroy 1 dice for the turn. And maybe if we like time it nicely, so the last dice is the 6 we are using it, so there is no dice that it can destroy. But I would say Rage is what we are looking for. Hopefully we can have a next run and check it out how the Wide Strike works. So okay, bunch of cards that we can buy, and also many things to the inventory. What about this one? Deal 50 damage, so this is a potion. Sharp Sword, gain 3 power. This is a extra dice. And this is get 1 power for each 50 gold you have. Okay. Deal 50 damage to all. Deal 20 damage to all. Gain 10 blocks. And gain 20 blocks. Okay, I would say let's go and get some extra dice for sure. Is this in the inventory? Yes, already equipped. Wait, there was like a... Maybe get an extra dice on the next turn. Okay, so this is just like a stylized one. I wasn't sure if the dice face value is going to, you know, matter or something. Deal 10 damage, draw a new card. Do 7 damage 2 times. Needs doubles. Okay. Not a bad stuff. You know, let's just go with the doubling one. And seemingly this is an elite. But let's try to take it down. Look at this guy. Attack resist will buff self by 3 attack resist. Next attack will deal 0 damage. So if I get this, the guy is not having the attack resist. It's kinda iffy, not easy to fully understand this. So maybe like a clock icon or next turn or whatever, maybe an arrow, that would be much better in this case, because seemingly he's having it. But on second hand, maybe this is the case because this is above the health bar, so this is a future effect. And the previous guy had this anger type of thing above its head under the HP bar, so maybe that's the design choice. Not sure. It could be a little bit more, you know, like intuitive in my opinion, but that's just that's just me. Okay, so do 7 damage 2 times. It needs a double. We have to check this out for sure. Woohoo! Really awesome animation. Also dealing 6 damage just in case. Also having, oh boy, I should have used these, but dude is not attacking this time, so maybe that was not a big of a problem. So more damage, and you know what, let's reroll. Let's reroll again, and yeah, okay, 3 more damage and pass the turn. So we won't be able to deal damage to this guy, and dealing 17 damage, cool. So what's going to happen is we are getting this one, also getting 6 block and a new card. Not a great idea this time. 6 plus 2 is 8, so we are kinda close. Getting this inflame, and you know, just rerolling and rerolling, and wasn't the best idea, but let's save this for turn. So we are getting dealt like 3 damage. But if this guy is not taking next attack, okay, so I won't be able to use this potion either on this guy because this is an attack as well. So what I have to do is get rid of this one. So like spamming my smallest attack without any buffs. Now I get buff. Now this guy is trying to do nasty damage, and what I'm going to do is get this. We deal damage, so extra 4 stuff. Not the, you know, most amount, but we are mitigating some of the damage. He doesn't have any like mitigation stuff going on, so I just put inflame, extra damage, twin, damaging stuff. Also, he's not trying to do damage, so I don't know, shrug it off. Maybe we are having a cool, no, never mind. Do we need blocks? Sure, we can, like, you know, stack up for the next turn because we already know what's going to happen. This guy's going to attack, so awesome. Okay, let's get rid of, oh wait a second, just really quickly. So this says when you hit an enemy, gain 4 blocks this turn. So technically I'm not going to deal damage, but hitting the enemy we are getting. Really awesome. Okay, so really nice. What I'm going to do is reroll stuff, or no, let's use this one, so this can be taken out, also taken out, and this is 5 plus 6 equals 11, so he's going down. Okay, pretty cool combination if you ask me. Break the jug, ooh, really cool. Some kind of like clicky quick time event type of thing, really good. Or more like a how to put it, interactive event, let's call it that way. Okay, heal, gain 2 solid. Solid means decrease damage taken. Cloak of Cuts, get 2 wound healing. When get HP damage, get erythrocytes. Not exactly sure what this means, but maybe it's a gem based on the icon. And you know, extra dice. Sure. Can we have the same item twice? Seemingly yes. Really good. Campfire, which is a rest camp, normal enemy, and this is shop. Let's go rest because we're kind of problematic. All your attack deal plus 3 damage. Practice, and we got the rest. I'm just going to rest. Maybe I am over cautious, but I don't want to die in the middle of the run. Dealing 40 damage, gain 20 block, and gain vulnerable and 1 extra dice from next turn. Okay. You know, Berserk sounds extremely cool. Normal enemy. Is this a normal enemy, by the way? Okay, 15 blocks, metal size, 15 damage. Okay, so numbers are going up, definitely. Really like the scenery, by the way. It's pretty cool. So what would you say? Let's go like extra stuff. Maybe this ragey stuff. Also shrug it off so we can have like more things. Gain vulnerable and extra dice. I'm dealing more damage with this one. And you know, let's just roll, and maybe I have like a brutal one. Yes, let's save it for the next turn. He's dealing a lot of damage, but he got at least like 10 defense, so no problem. Still having this also will buff itself, having a bunch of nice stuff. So let's see, 2 ones. So like 14 damage plus we got 2, so okay, the shield is down. Let's deal 5 damage. Let's deal 5 damage. Also 7. And maybe we need blocks because this guy is going to deal some nasty things. Let's reroll. Maybe I can have better better outcome. So like 19. Okay, so he's not doing damage this time. Oh no, he's doing damage this time, which is 18. We have 19, so pretty cool. Let's buff. Then let's get 6 block and a new card. Always good. Let's get this bloody thing. And let's try to just chop down the guy's defense if we can. Extra blocks, just do the blocky thing and dealing 7 more damage, and hopefully that's going to work. This is taking a bit too long for me, so I like to do 20 damage to this guy, so we mitigated the armor he has. So let's go with Inflame. So in this case, this is going to deal 26 damage. I really like how quote-unquote telegraphed the attacks are, so we can see the end amount of the damage being dealt. Really good. Let's do 12 more, and hopefully we can reroll to like lower amounts. Can we? No. So what we're going to do is just having a bunch of armor and saving 1 die for the next round, and hopefully we can have this guy this time. So bunch of attacks with the dagger, and he's going down. Great. Open chest. Okay, anger, metallicize, and shrug it off. Metallicize. I think we need some things. And I do remember there's the practice. All your attacks going to deal +3 damage. Okay. This is an elite once again, and this is a shop. We have a bunch of money, so I like to buy some cool stuff. 15 blocks at the beginning of the turn. We also get extra dice for the first turn with this. Is this like a earring? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, we have to change this. And also, we got some potions. Metal size, spikes. I guess this is Thorn. When attack, deal damage. Okay, we need this definitely. Also, get like maximum HP, so we can go and check out the boss, open the door. Ooh, really good animation. I like this. Small extras, but just making the game, feel more alive. 5 spikes. Let's go. Okay, so what we're going to do is apply vulnerability to this guy here. 6/6, and it's going to have like 30 blocks. Got it. Okay, so go with that one. New card. What is this, by the way? Myrmidon. Enemy will die if kill elites. Aha. Yeah, I'm just going to try to take down some of these guys, because I'm pretty sure if I try to ignore them, I will have a really, really bad time. So that's not going to happen. But I guess he's going to summon these because he looks like a necromancer in some way. So, okay. Vulnerability. Takes more damage, but we got some extra dice. Pretty cool. Go with, let's go. First, let's just... let's reroll. Hope for doubles. That's not going to happen. So here we go with this one, and I just got some extra stuff and just put it here, but of course nothing happens. This guy is going to do fire dice. We'll debuff 3 player dice. Oh boy. What is this? But once again, so these are burning. When used, dice get 3 damage. Okay, classic one. Just like burning one from Dicey Dungeons. Okay. I would say let's go with some Bloody Shield. This guy has to go down as soon as possible because he's extremely problematic. Get this one, hit this guy. Maybe we reroll stuff so I can do like extra damage to this guy and save it. HP is pretty fine. We are still having a bunch of armor. Kinda jinxed it. Get a buff. Deal a bunch of damage to this guy. Also have like shrug it off thing, a sword. Maybe that's not going to happen. Yeah, extra damage, and we save this. Still pretty okay. Of course, summoning annoying fellas, but no problem because we are going to take this guy down. Hopefully, no, because we don't have like a new dice type of thing. Oh boy. Blocks, blocks, and you know, let's reroll. Maybe we have a better. Okay, block. Reroll again. Haha. That was a spiky one. So I killed those guys with my spike, I guess. Okay, so thank you for playing. Full version is coming in 2025. Features new characters, more enemies, bigger bosses, lots of new cards, different chapters, and much, much more. I already wishlisted the game. So, you know, this was a run of Dicelegends demo version. If you like the game, please check it out. It's a really cool dice-based deck builder with using some of the classics like, you know, thorns and burning dice from the enemy and stuff like that. But I really like how some of the buffs are just consistent, going over from round to round. Also, pixel art graphics is extremely great. Itemization and the inventory is pretty cool. And, you know, all the cool combos that you can just, you know, put together is definitely my wheelhouse. I like roguelikes, I like deck builders, I like dice a lot, so Dicelegends is going to be a really solid title in my opinion. There are a bunch of like typos and stuff like that, but this is a demo, so I'm pretty sure that the dev is going to change it in no time. For today, I was The Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with many more awesome indie game gameplays extremely soon. Take care.